TJ McConnell is by far the better point guard on that team. It's by far, chill.
What have y'all seen from Tyrese Haliburton? And is it okay for us to just stop talking about him like he's one of these top guys? Because this isn't just one. And also, I think the bigger question is, what does the Pacers' future look like if he's not? Because they went all in. Please, let's remember this. There are two teams that went absolutely all in last year. And then there's one team that didn't. The one team that didn't is the Cleveland Cavaliers, who we're supposed to be talking about right now. The two teams that did is the New York Knicks and also the Indiana Pacers. The Indiana Pacers parlayed picks and expirings to get Pascal Siakam. They thought that was the final piece to their championship puzzle. And then, of course, the Knicks partitioned away all their role players, a lot of their depths, all their future assets to get Mikal Bridges and Karl-Anthony Towns. And I don't think either one of these moves is paying off the way those fan bases wanted them to. So I guess what I'm asking is, going forward, is Indiana in trouble?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they are. I'm starting to believe that we may have what we saw last year was a one-off. I'm starting to believe that. I am. I'm starting to believe that. Now I'm in the group. I think I got tricked. I was on the Haliburton train. Yes, 100%. I was on the Haliburton train, and I saw what he was doing as a distributor. I saw what he was doing as a scorer, how great he looked. I'm like, the evolution or the reinvention of the point guard is back.
You saw
traditional point guard. I'm like, I think he's back, only except he's not. Nope. I think that I might have gotten tricked. I did. I think I might have gotten tricked. And that was last year. And to your point, they don't play as fast as they did. They were always an average at best defensive team. At one point, they were one of the worst defensive teams in the game last year, but they were always an average at best defensive team. He doesn't compete on the defensive end as much as he needs to. His ability to pass, that's largely due to transition points. And when you ain't playing fast, we don't get those open looks. Now, when we get in the half court, his shot creation is a little bit iffy. It's not as good as I thought it was. So am I off the Haliburton train? I'm not off that. I'm still in the train station. How about that?
Oh, shit.
I'm still in the train station, but I ain't riding. I'm not riding all the way to
fix it. What if you could fix it? Like, what would you do to fix it? Like, what do they have to do to play faster? See, partially it's because you got a guy who likes to go into his bag a little bit more in Pascal Siakam, right? So you're definitely a different team than you were with. And I think also, like, even though Pascal's shooting 46% from three, even though Jarris Walker's shooting damn near 46% from three, which is crazy. You got your big shooting really well. Miles Turner's a great shooter. So you got maximum spacing to do whatever you want. You're just not playing fast. How do you fix it?
How do you fix it? You fix it by rebounding. That's how you fix it. And they don't have that. And on top of that, he doesn't rebound as much as I'd like him to. That's another reason why they aren't playing fast. One of the main reasons why Russell Westbrook, Jason Kidd, one of the main reasons why those guys were able to play fast, because those guys went to the glass. And you got big guys like Miles Turner, who's not a double-digit rebounder. You got Obi Toppin, who's not a great rebounder. And then you got those wings who aren't big wings, so you don't rebound that well. So that means now you have to go to the glass, and you don't go to the glass as much, which means that we can't play as fast as we used to.
They traded Bruce Brown, for Pascal Siakam, basically, right? That was generally the deal in a nutshell, which, again, seems like the biggest upgrade in NBA history because Bruce is a role player. He's a cutter, but he likes to play fast. He's a really good passer, and he likes to play fast. Is that the shift? Because Bruce was a really, really big part of what was going right in Indiana. And I'm curious what you think, Ron, because you're the Pacers fan here.
No, it's not Bruce Brown. First off, that was Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield and Bruce Brown both played a lot of minutes.
Bruce Brown did not play that well for the Pacers. Bruce Brown is living off his Denver reputation. Buddy Hield was the one that was making that offense roll. And we was running and gunning with Buddy Hield. But also, too, we were good after the trade deadline.
Yeah, you were.
We were good after.
You were. 100% you were. That's a fact.
I mean, I'm almost positive we won 2 playoff series.
You did.
Against who?
Didn't.
Beat the Knicks, beat Milwaukee.
And we beat their ass a couple days ago.
And they had the best offense in the postseason, I think.
Mm-hmm. They were rolling.
Mm-hmm. The problem is Tyrese Haliburton. Like,
There it is, Mars.
Right. We can. Mars. There are some schematic things that maybe you could do to make life easier for Tyrese Haliburton, but the reality of the situation is he's not as good as you guys thought he was.
Were you a part of that too, though, Mars? Mars, were you?
I when Ron and Domo was here previously, and they were on the Tyrese Haliburton Glaze Fest, I was not with them.
Glaze Fest is crazy.
No,
that's what was going on.
No, they were, and then Chill got on. It was like he might be the best league guard in the game in 3 years, and I was like, oh, okay, here we go. And then I was being called the Tyrese Haliburton hater because we had the little clip that got quite a few people talking about me talking about the things Tyrese Haliburton can't do and how teams are adjusting to him, and then I was called a hater. But then also we got on my channel when I did the top 10 point guards in the NBA. I gave Tyrese Haliburton the benefit of the doubt. I put him at like 7. He ain't top 10.
7
right now. He ain't top 10 right now. 7. He ain't top 10. Yeah, I put him 7.
Yo, chill.
We and that was me giving him the benefit of the doubt. We watched on playback. James, Trae Young, Jalen Brunson, Steph, Shea, and Luka. Those were the guys I had above him. I had him above Ja Morant. I had him above De'Aaron Fox. I had him above LaMelo. I had him above Cade. I had him above Tyrese Maxey. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. With all the flaws I've pointed out on this platform and on my own platform, the self-creation issues, the defensive issues, the fact that he relies a lot on pushing the pace and transition, all of those flaws taken into account, I gave him the benefit of the doubt because of how transformative I still thought he was offensively with him pushing the pace.
Right now, would you take LaMelo over him?
Right now, I would take LaMelo over him without thinking twice. And I'm not even that high on LaMelo. I'm not even that high on LaMelo. But Jesus Christ.
This is the question I want to ask y'all then. If we're being this overreactionary to Tyrese Haliburton,
we're not overreacting, Ron.
Ron, I was telling you this last
question.
8 months.
Can I ask my question?
Ron, I was telling you this all season.
Go ahead.
If we're being this overreactionary to Tyrese Haliburton playing at a lesser level, can we be this overreactionary to LaMelo Ball playing, elevating his game?
Well, first of all, okay,
Ron, why not? When Tyrese Haliburton was going crazy, first of all, I was saying these same things, Ron.
All right, I'm excluding you then. Okay, I'm excluding you.
And LaMelo is scoring at a crazy clip. He's scoring like 30 points a game. LaMelo is still a very flawed player. LaMelo is still a very flawed player. But LaMelo does deserve credit.
Please, Mars, I need you
to say about LaMelo, though.
I need Mars, please mute yourself. I'm asking everybody else.
Yes.
If you're gonna be this overreactionary to Tyrese Haliburton playing a level or 2 or 3 below, can we also be overreactionary to LaMelo Ball playing at a high star level?
No, because he's been hurt. That's why you haven't been seeing it.
Ron, the reason. Okay, first and foremost,
he's been hurt. He's been hurt.
Yes.
Okay, Ron.
So what has Tyrese Haliburton been?
Trash.
Honest to goodness question, Mars, Cade or Tyrese?
So we don't overreact to a small sample size. We don't overreact to a small sample size of LaMelo Ball, but we overreact to a small sample size of Tyrese Haliburton.
It's not a small sample size.
Why is it a small sample size?
The regression has been real.
LaMelo Ball was an all-star 2 years ago. He missed the season 2 years in a row. He was on this trajectory of being one of the better league guards.
But he didn't do this, and he didn't show you he didn't do this, and he didn't show you he was gonna do this.
It's not like
if I would have asked
low key, the stretch of games before he got hurt last year
was crazy.
If I would have came on this panel and asked you niggas, is LaMelo Ball about to average 30 points a game? Y'all would have booed me off the panel. Garbage. Get out of here, Ron. L host. None of you guys. I would have said LaMelo Ball's gonna average 30, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds, and a couple steals. You guys would have laughed at me. Stop it. So
I would have disagreed.
If we're not going to overreact to LaMelo Ball doing this,
I would have lost.
Exactly my point. If we're not going to overreact to this, why are we overreacting to Tyrese Haliburton having a bad stretch of games?
Wait. Don't let him off the hook.
No, I'm not going to chill. I said no. I'm not going to let myself off the hook. No, I'm not even taking a step further. I'm not going to let myself off the hook.
No, Ron, you're not doing this. Because if you came in here. If you would have came in here in September and said LaMelo Ball is averaging 37 and 5, what would make you say that he was doing that? What?
I would have believed he was going to do it. You guys wouldn't.
Wait. Brown would have said that's actually not crazy.
And he would have been 37-5.
You know
what
the
about
moment,
because I can tell you right now, when we watched Haliburton last season, even though he was flawed, there was no reason for me to think that he couldn't continue to play that way because the pace of the game had played, how fast they played. There was no reason for me to think that they couldn't keep playing that way. Only except they're not playing that way. And he suffered because of that, because of him. Tyrese Haliburton is the reason why this team is not going the way that they were going offensively last year. It's because of him. It's not because the system has changed. He could rebound more. He could speed them up more. They don't play nearly as fast, which is where he's the most effective. If you came in here and told us in September, yo, LaMelo Ball is averaging 30 a game, I would have asked you, Ron, what about LaMelo is going to suggest that he's averaging 30 a game this season? What has he shown you that's going to tell us that, yo, this dude is going to be 30 a game this season over the last 2 years, which he's missed, by the way, because of injury? That's why I would have roasted you. Not because he was capable of it.
So you believe LaMelo Ball is going to continue to play at this level?
I think LaMelo Ball LaMelo Ball is one of the most. I think he's one of the highest volume shooting point guards, one of the most efficient shooting point guards. He's going to shoot he's averaging 22 shots a game. 22. So if he's shooting the ball,
he getting them up for sure.
He's shooting 22 shots a game. He had a game where he shot 18 threes. He had a game where he shot the ball 18 threes he's shooting. He's getting up shots. But he's also, you know what else he is, Ron? He's a turnover machine. That's what he is.
So he's not leading the league in turnovers, is he?
I don't think so. That might be Trae Young, I think. I think Trae's
no, but he averaged 30 though in that trash-ass team.
It better not be Cade. Come on, King Cade. Don't let me down. It can't be you. No way.
It's really simple. Like I was when we were watching the playback. I told you play for play what was going to happen in that game.
Because, it's Trae by 0.2.
Because like I said,
let's go.
TJ McConnell is by far the better point guard on that team. It's by far, chill. The way he controls that offense.
See, I told you, Pete, we didn't even have to do this. I told you we could have. I was trying to read the super chat. Now we just turned into a Tyrese hate fest.
Okay, let me be real about something.
Let's wrap it up.
Stay right there, Ops. Keep going.
Hold on. We need to talk about this because we've seen.
Now you want to wrap it up. Get nasty. Now you want to wrap it up.
Right, wrap it.
Keep going, Ops.
Hey,
keep going, Ops.
Whoa! Oh my God!
But look, Ron, what I'm saying is, if you can say Tyrese is a better basketball player, all that, but I'm talking about as being that lead guard position. TJ McConnell does it levels above Tyrese Haliburton. You know what I'm saying? On the defensive end, he's applying pressure. Tyrese is not doing that. On the offensive end, he's getting other guys involved, making the right decisions, and not just chucking stupid shots. He's playing. He's getting into the cracks of the defense. He's better at all three levels on offense. He's a better facilitator. He's better in the paint. He's better in the mid range. He's better at the three. TJ McConnell is
better at the three. All right, man. Come on, bro.
We getting a bit hyperbolic. We went a bit too far. He went a bit too far.
Look, no. We saw either way, you could take the three ball out of this, and TJ McConnell is just a better lead guard than Tyrese Haliburton. I wouldn't be upset if they start shopping Tyrese.
They're not.
And see, this is the point that I'm making. Damn, this is the point I'm making.
Saying, chill, you got a point guard.
Hang on. You know where this started? You know where this whole thing started? You know where
no, Jordan. TJ McConnell is right here. Every time he's in the game, they look better. They look better with TJ than they do with Tyrese. Because any five of y'all disagree with me that when TJ has the ball in his hands, any four of y'all disagree with me that the Pacers don't look better with TJ McConnell leading them than they do with Tyrese Haliburton? Please.
Now they do. Now they do. But I'm saying
we're talking about now. We're not talking about last year. Damn last year.
No, but I'm talking about over 82 game stretch. That shit gonna balance out, Ox. TJ McConnell gonna show you. Because TJ McConnell gonna show you that he's a backup guard.
As you can get.
No, he's a backup though. Just a backup.
Why is he a backup? He's a backup because look
at the other premier point guards in the league. That's why.
But Jordan, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't have to be like Trae Young. He doesn't have to be like De'Aaron Fox. He doesn't have to be these guys to start.
He would be the worst point guard in the league. He would be the worst starting point guard in the league.
First of all, he won it. But second of all, that doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. I don't care. So. See, just like you were saying earlier, Jordan. Just like you were saying earlier, Jordan. It doesn't matter if I can be the worst center in the NBA. But if by me being the worst center is better than us playing this other guy and makes the team better, that's all that matters.
I agree with that, but I don't know if that's the case with this. I just think
we're not playing TJ McConnell against Jamal Murray. We're not playing TJ McConnell against De'Aaron Fox. We're playing the Pacers versus the other team. You know what I'm saying? It's the Pacers versus the Cavs. It's not TJ versus Darius Garland.
You know,
I don't care about the game within the game or any of that. Tyrese Haliburton is not a better point guard than TJ McConnell.
You know where this whole thing started?
Boy, you done lost your goddamn mind. That girl done twisted your dreads way too tight last night.
Y'all remember this? When Tyrese Haliburton did this to Dame? That was literally the beginning of the end. Never been the same since.